also looks like Toy Story 5 opening weekend box office is setting record. Like this is like the second like opening weekend for Pixar, just behind Incredible. That is like so impressive, especially this is a like 31 years old franchise. Of course, the trailer look of it, I really like how the trailer looked. I also like the movie. This is such a well made movie from beginning till the end, something you can see with your whole family, right? This kind of movies are always like gonna do good than other movies like Steven Spielberg movie like Disclosure Day, right? This movie really beat up every competition. Of course, the next weekend, Supergirl coming, it's not gonna affect this movie's box office at all. So that being said, of course, looks like this movie end up doing so well at the box office. Not just the box office, I feel like overall audience are really happy with it, especially the plot for this movie. It is so relatable, so current, something like really is very feel like modern day story you were watching. Of course, I really love all these characters. They're 31 years old franchise. I love all of them. Especially, I really like Forky. Is my favorite character after Buzz and Woody, of course. I do like Jessie, not as much as I love Forky. I really like Forky, especially if you have seen the trailer and Forky is getting married to Knife. That was so funny. Of course, this movie's villain is Lily. I feel like Lily was so interesting character in this movie. That said, of course, in Toy Story 5 movie's opening weekend box office even bigger than everyone thought. Looks like this movie did end up opening for the Pixar, especially, this is the second best opening weekend for Pixar movie. Is just behind now Incredible movies. So that is like really, really impressive. Of course, if you saw the review and the trailer and everything, it's no shocking this movie doing such a good at the like box office overall. Looks like it did beat up the Toy Story 4 movie came out in 2019, which did open to $120 million. And I guess Toy Story 4 did end up making $1 billion at the box office. But international market, I guess the opening weekend, it was overall $249 million. But now looks like in 2026, Toy Story 5 it's like open to $312 million at the worldwide like the box office. So this is like a really, really happy day for Disney, especially this movie. It is from it's from Pixar, right? Pixar movies do great at the overall box office. What is great about this movie, it is that I personally really loved, first of all, and the story, it is so current, like kids like taken by the device is taking over kids like life. It's so relatable with anybody, especially the family friendly audience. Obviously they will go and drop. Looks like this movie like end up doing so good review on Rotten Tomato, and did get end of the day a cinema score from the audience. That is really very impressive. And when you look at the international market, although technically the international market is not as big as the domestic, because the domestic it did open 160 million, the international is a little less than that, but still feel like it is quite good. So this is one of those movies, the word of mouth for this movie will be really good, that it will do great at the box office, if I'm being honest here. And the reason for this movie to be hit is, of course, the story. It is so timely. I feel like more people will go to see this movie. I haven't gone. A lot of people, haven't gone to see this yet. Obviously, this will be huge hit. Especially, I feel like throughout the summer, this will be good at the box office. Also, the next weekend, another big movie coming, Supergirl. But that will not affect this movie's box office at all, because I don't see anybody excited for Supergirl. So I don't think Supergirl will hurt this Toy Story 4 movie's box office at all. After that, I don't think any other family-friendly movie coming. Because after this, the big movies, the Odyssey, obviously people are excited to see. But this one looks like, wow, this is really is. I think this will easily make $1 billion, honestly, if I'm being honest. I feel like personally, This is not shocking at all that this is doing so good. Yeah, let me know in the comment. Are you like surprised by this? If you enjoyed about this video, watch other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and I'll see you next time. Please take care.